Hey guys, what's up today? I'm back and today I'll be showing you guys my budget dinosaur deck profile. All you need is 3 of the structure decks plus a couple singles, but they're really cheap. Two of them go for like $1 each, and the others go for the other one goes for like 25 cents at the least. So starting things off, we are kicking off with double Ultimate Conductor Tyranno. Now, if this was a pure structure deck build, I'd be going with 3 of these, but 2 is perfectly enough for this one. Yeah. Next off, we'll be playing the 1 Dino Wrestler Prinkertops. What this does is, well, you special it if your opponent controls more monsters than you do. Then you can even tribute a Dino Wrestler monster on the field to pop a card that your opponent controls. So yeah, that's really good right there. Next off, we are playing 3 Oviraptor. This one here, essentially, when it is summoned, then you can send or add a card, and then you can destroy one card you control, dinosaur you control, to special a dinosaur from grave. Okay, so let's say you sent a card with this, then you can use this to pop itself. Special from grave, that dinosaur monster. But it has to be a level 4 or lower dinosaur monster, yeah. Next off, for the monsters... Oh, sorry there. Next off, we got 3 Dinosaurs. It's a really good card here. What it does is you can send it from the hand to the graveyard, and then then the dinosaur monsters you control are unaffected by your opponent's card effects. So, technically, you can... Yeah, and what it also does, you can send it from you can banish this card amongst other cards from your graveyard to special summon from your deck a monster whose level equals the number of monsters banished. Okay, so that's it for the main dinosaur engine. Now let's move off to the babies, which are also dinosaurs. Okay, so we are playing 3 Baby Ceratosaurus. Now, this card, it's a bit hard to actually get its effect to work for me, but it's still 3 of them in the deck, considering most of the monsters I run are level 4 or lowers. Yeah, so, really good card. Essentially what it does is, you destroy this with a card effect and send it to the graveyard, then you can special summon a level 4 or lower dinosaur monster. So, yeah. So, really good card, that's why we're playing 3. Next up, we got the 1 Petite Pteranodon. What this card does is, well, it's the same thing as Baby Ceratosaurus, just instead of level 4 or lower, it's level 4 or higher. So yeah, really good card. Next up, what we got is double Tyranno Infinity. Now, what would you do with this or something? Let's say you made Ultimate Conductor Tyranno by using its own effect. Then, if you haven't normal summoned yet, you could normal summon this, and it would have 2,000 attack. Its effect is its original attack is 1,000 times the number of dinosaur monsters banished. So, really good card. Next off, we are playing double Rescue Rabbit. Now, most people would play a 1 of this card, but we are running double Evolution Pill in this deck, so we need non-dinosaur monsters in order to bring out our Ultimate Conductor Tyranno with that effect. So yeah, that's why we're running 2 of these. But one we can just use to bring out 2 other monsters, and the next one we can use with double Evolution Pill. So yeah, really good there. Now, running off for our monsters, we got 2 Megalosmasher X. This is your only normal monster you'll be running in the deck. It has a whopping 2k attack. That's pretty good for a level 4, I'd say. So yeah, pretty good card. Next off, the best card you are playing in this deck. Triple Lost World. Yeah, it's a really good card. Essentially, you're actually playing a 4th version since you are playing Terraforming in order to bring this card from your deck to your hand easily. Yeah, look at them in all their glory. Yeah, these are really good cards. Lost World, whenever I normally or special summon a dinosaur monster, I can give my opponent a token, and they cannot target any dinosaur monsters on the field with effects as long as they can accept tokens. Okay? So yeah, really good card there. Terraforming also helps out a lot whenever you don't get the Lost World. Next off, we are running Yeah, next off we are running 3 Fossil Dig, obviously. What this does is it adds a level 6 or lower dinosaur monster from your deck to your hand. So it sucks that you won't be able to get Ultimate Conductor Tyranno out with this card, but at least you can be able to get some of your main combo pieces in. Next off, for one of the cards you have to buy for this deck, the other card was the Dino Wrestler Prankratops. You'll have to buy that card. I have the Ultra Rare, but yeah, it's like both these to get this card. This deck is like a $35 deck. I'm pretty sure you guys will have like $5 extra after buying the deck, and you guys could like get a deck box online, a small deck box online for like $2 if you don't go for like the fancy stuff, and another $4 if you want some sleeves. So yeah, so like $40 total, and you got yourself a good deck. So yeah, double evolution pill. Essentially, what this does is we can special summon a dinosaur monster, a level 7 or higher dinosaur monster from our hand or deck, ignoring its summoning conditions. If we can banish one dinosaur and one non-dinosaur monster from our hand or graveyard. So double copies of that. Next off for our deck, we are running 3 copies of Twin Twisters. It's a really good card for getting rid of back row. I mean, it's not as good as MST in my opinion, Mystical Space Typhoon, but this one's really good. Let's say you need 1 card Engrave, and your opponent's got a bunch of back row. You need 1 card Engrave to get your Ultimate Conductor Tyranno out. This would be it. This would be your way. That's why I mainly use it for when my opponent has back row. Next off are the one-ofs. We are running 1 of the Burial from a Different Dimension, and 1 Unexpected Die. Now, what this card does here, Burial from a Different Dimension, what it does is it allows you to target up to 3 banished monsters, return them to the graveyard. So this is really good for when you bring something out, when you do like the effect of Miscellaneousaurus, or when you use your Ultimate Conductor Tyranno, bring that out. Then we have Unexpected Die. If I control no monsters, I can special summon 1 level 4 lower dinosaur monster from my deck. So this card is really good for bringing out Megalo Smasher X if you control no monsters. I see this a lot first turn, which is pretty good. So yeah, that's definitely. But it's only the card's only at 1, so that's why we only have 1 of it. I'm sorry guys if you hear barking in the background. That would actually be my dogs. I'm really sorry about that. They're a bit loud. Next off for the traps, we are running 3 Survival's End. Yeah, this card is really good when you bring out all those tokens and some of your Megalo Smasher X's. Then you can activate this, destroy all those normal monsters and your tokens, and the tokens, bam. You can special summon that many monsters as level 4 lowers. I swear, guys, that's a really good card. Next off for the deck, we have Quaking Mirror Force. Now, this card, I was not going to include it originally, but switching all your opponent's monsters to a face-down defense position where they cannot change their battle position is really good when you don't have Ultimate Conductor Tyranno out on the field, and you just want to stall them for a bit, just so you can get some until you can get Ultimate Conductor Tyranno out on the field. So a really good card right here for something like that. Yeah, sorry if y'all saw the rest of it yet. Sorry. Okay, right now we have our last card, Fossil Excavation. This is the last card we are running in the main deck. Yeah, Fossil Excavation. You can discard 1 card, then target 1 dinosaur monster in the graveyard, special summon it, but you have to negate its effects. And when this card leaves the field, destroy that target, destroy that monster. When that monster is destroyed, destroy this card. Pretty much your basic run-of-the-mill. It's pretty much your basic run-of-the-mill Call of the Haunted, just with cost. Now let's move into my side deck. You don't have to run these cards in a side deck if you don't want, but I just find that these to be useful at sometimes. Survival of the Fittest. Technically, what you do with this, you activate it as soon as you activate this on Ultimate Conductor Tyranno if all your opponent's monsters are in attack position. That way, you could they'll. Oh wait, no. Yeah, you could do something like that, and then do an extra 1,000 damage to each of them. Or if there's a really big high attack beater on the field, you can activate this with your UCT, and it'll help get over it, or you'll take less damage. So yeah, that's the first card in my side deck. Really good card. Next up, we got triple Secret Blast. Now what this does is, well, inflict 300 damage to your opponent for each card they control, which is really good. It does include face down cards, so it's a really good card to play if your opponent has like a lot of has to likes filling their board a lot. So yeah, and if this card you control is destroyed by opponent's card and sent to the graveyard, inflict an automatic 1,000 damage to them. I really have not had a chance to play this card yet, but I'm pretty sure it'll be very useful in the future. Now let's move on to some of the tokens I use. Well, to be honest, I don't really use a lot of tokens. This is the only token I actually have. Only token I actually own. I'm not one of those guys that go into the YouTube business with money just so I can open up products and show expensive deck profiles with you guys. No, I'm not. I can't really do that. And but this is all I've got. This is what the deck profile is. We got Jureg token. Yeah, you special summon this with Lost World. So guys, hope you enjoyed this video. So guys, that's the deck profile, and I hope you enjoyed the video. And please leave a like and subscribe, and see you guys next time.